So I first got into rugby when I was probably like 6 or 7, and my dad was a player himself, and he kind of forced me into going down there and get in the car. We're going to rugby, so it was at Clifton Rugby Club when we first started, and yeah, so that was how I first got into it as a young age. So I first probably decided to play for Italy when it was the Under-20 World Cup. I hadn't had any, any chat or anything about, the England setup, so I decided to go over there and actually pay for my own flights over there to start with, because obviously they weren't going to take the risk of me coming over, not knowing who I was or how I played.
This time perhaps, and it's a second try for Italy.
To play in the Six Nations as well is unbelievable, and to make that that debut as well in the Six Nations, yeah, it was just surreal. And I remember singing the national anthem, having all the family up in the stands, and everyone on TV, everyone was watching it on TV with the family that couldn't make it to fly across, and yeah, it was just unbelievable. To be selected for the World Cup is as good as making your debut in the Six Nations and playing for the national side. It's up there, and it's unbelievable. I think Connor keeps mentioning it's the third biggest tournament in the world of all sport, and it's just to be, as a little kid, that's what you kind of dream about, the international games and the Six Nations World Cup, and to be involved in that kind of thing is just mental. What you can expect from Italy is that we're going to completely put our all into it. We've spoke about it, and we want to be the best Italian side in history at the World Cup. And our main challenge and our main goal for it would be to get out of the groups. We'll be targeting each game, and we need to speak about that as a group, and I'm sure we'll do that when we meet back up. But yeah, our main goal is to get out of the group and be the best side that in the Italian history that we can be. As a kid, you're playing because it's fun. You're playing with your mates, and you're there because it's you enjoy it. But to think, looking forward and to think you're going to be involved in World Cup, and it's just, yeah, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't believe it at all. I'm definitely living my dream. I think some players come through the academy system from day dot, and I've definitely had the experience of working, whether that be for my dad or not. It was still working, and the comparison I have, from what I'm doing now to what I was doing is just unbelievable. So 100% living my dream and playing rugby and enjoying it.